Peace, what it do? Grand risings, grand risings, grand risings. This is Nicki C in the place to be. And this is Coffee with Nicki C. I'm excited this morning, man. I'm excited. My creative juices are flowing. And I'm on one in my 2020 vision. Hey, Illinois. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Thank you. I want y'all to hear something before y'all bounce out. Tell me what y'all think. I was working this morning. I did this in a matter of minutes. I want y'all to hear this track I was working on and tell me what y'all think. This Nicki C. I'm in the place to be. Let's do it for hip hop. Look, I'm in this 2020 vision that I'm living. Christ consciousness in abundance. Some of y'all running, envy giving, still in submission, stuck in that indoctrination. So you hate and not relate to a new way of living. This is the beginning of a radical sabbatical to break hypnosis of the chosen. We have risen to a high vibration, and our minds are free from the prison. We've been lied to, now we're trying to stay connected. We have detected the source, Mother Earth. We have to respect it. We the all in all. This is the last curtain call. We will never fall again. For the wickedness that subdued us in the paradigm that was made for us to trust. Set your mind free. We live eternally. The wise word of the goddess Nicki C, aka Storm. Stand up. HOTC. Stand out. House of True Consciousness. Consciousness. You know. Yeah. I was feeling myself this morning, y'all. Straight feeling myself. That beat, I just love that beat. I love that beat. So I just had to do something. Yeah, that was no. Yeah, that was me working with the garage band. That part of it is easy, but the mixing part I don't know good because I don't actually work on it enough. I don't have time, but today I had time. This morning I had time. I haven't did no music in I don't know how long. That ain't even, I mean, I don't know. That's what's up, y'all. I woke up just, you asked me did I sleep? I really don't sleep that much. And me and Kasha's been throwing around. So we've been like throwing some ideas around. That was just something I came up with this morning. Anyway, how's everybody doing this morning? This rising? Grandma is in the building. Where you been, lady? Where have you been? I don't know how long you've been here. Did you hear my bars? I don't know. I'm staying here for a minute. Why? You want to come up here? You want to come up here and explain what you wanted to explain to me last night? I'm here right now. Y'all want to come up here and politic with the C? It's nothing. It's nothing. Because y'all know I'm going to go away for a few days and be at work and all this other stuff. So I won't be on. And if I do, it'll be at night. So. Welcome, welcome. Come one, come all. Grandma, did you hear the bars? Grandma, let me run the bars back one more time. Oh, I think I just did something that I accidentally hit the record button on something. No, what the hell just happened? Why is you doing that? You said they thought you were hot then. You're fired now. Finally got it. Wow. You know what? You know I've been calling myself Firestorm for the last few days. Firestorm, not just Storm. So now you're saying you're fired now? Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to run these bars back because I can't believe I did this. Like, I didn't even do that many checks. I did. I don't know what to do with this. Let me see. This Nicki C. I'm in the place to be. Let's do it for hip hop. Look, I'm in this 2020 vision that I'm living. Christ consciousness in abundance. Some of y'all running, envy giving, still in submission, stuck in that indoctrination. So you hating and not relating to a new way of living. This is the beginning of a radical sabbatical to break hypnosis of the chosen. We have risen to a high vibration, and our minds are free from the prison. We've been lied to, now we're trying to stay connected. We have detected the source, Mother Earth. We have to respect it. We the all in all. This is the last curtain call. We will never fall again. For the wickedness that subdued us in the paradigm that was made for us to trust. Set your mind free. We live eternally. The wise word of the goddess Nicki C, aka Storm. Stand up. HOTC, stand up. House of True Consciousness. Consciousness, you know. I don't even know who that lady is. I don't even know that lady, man. Who is she? Who is she? What it do, Tony Lass? What it do? You say I've been at war? Yeah, I've been at war for a while. It's crazy. You said it. Happy 2020 vision. It's a new religion. No, I'm just playing. So I'm waiting to see if
actualists will be here with me. I dropped the link in the chat, so anybody who wants to join can join. Yep. So, yeah, we've been on one since 2020 got here. I woke up with a lot of energy yesterday. I was on one, and I realized that 2020 is just a reflection of you, how you visualize yourself. You're just looking in the mirror. And that 2020, that is reflecting back on itself. Like, I don't know. I keep seeing double numbers, though. That's what I do keep seeing. Okay, no problem. I keep seeing double numbers, and it's like, what is this message? Is it Christ consciousness and abundance? Some of y'all running. Wow. I know one thing. I miss Huey P and I miss Sir Drop. I don't know what's going on with them. I ain't seen them in some days now. This ain't like them. I know I was asleep during Huey's live yesterday. I see you, Nati. You gonna say duh. Woo! It's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. What you wanna do? Yep, I'm like, what you wanna do? Shit. So we was up last night just for nothing. We was just up. I didn't even want to go to bed, to be honest. I'm excited about something. And I get this energy, feeling this energy like this. I don't never want to sleep. Trish is in the building. Happy 2020, y'all. I'm excited, man. I can't wait. I didn't see Sir Drop Show. That's the point. I'm not seeing everything. You can't sleep either, Nachi? Wow. I tossed and turned when I went to bed last night. I didn't even want to go to sleep. Something about 2020, man. I caught up some of my family members yesterday. I got over my whatever I'll be going through every holiday, and I caught everyone. Not everyone, but I caught a few of them. The main representatives I called. So they will pass on the word that I called. They was like, we didn't see you during Christmas. And they were asking about you, and I told you it was an open invitation, but you didn't call. All you had to do was call me. I said, I didn't know if y'all was having it or not. Really, I just wasn't going anyway. That's the bottom line. I just wasn't going. This was a time where I just wanted to spend by myself. You know, when you been off track for a while, you're not grounded like you're supposed to, and you know that your energy has just been drained and your aura is not right and nothing is right. You got to get back on track. I know I'm getting back on track if I drop some bars like that. And I haven't did that in a long time. I have not woke up in the morning. I mean, in the rising and just came off with something so fast like that. That was because I started messing around yesterday writing. And I wrote down some stuff. I don't even know where that is. I didn't even look at that this morning. I came with this. So we'll see. Yeah, I didn't see her drop show. What was I doing when he was doing his show? I don't know because I've been home all day yesterday. So I'm just looking to do a lot of improvements on everything this year. That's all it is. And I'm excited about it. So with that being said, I don't want to sleep because I'm trying to figure out and think and make moves on what I want to do. So everything that I've been doing was to put out something, to do something in this universe. And give off the right kind of energy. And attract the right things and, manifest the right things. So that's what it's all about, really. So you was hyped. I don't know what I was. I was tired. I was working and working and working. So I was really, really tired, but I didn't want to be at work. I wanted to get home on the 31st. I was like, I'm trying to get to the house so I can get busy. So when I got in, I ended up making me some food and just relaxing, drinking me some wine, and I went on live and I stayed live until the new year came in. I didn't see none of my brothers in the chat though, except Cautious. Cautious was the main player from the HOTC that was with me. And then everybody else, I guess they were celebrating or something. That's what we've been accusing y'all of doing. Yeah. So we've been accusing people of really celebrating since they was missing. But I guess you just gotta sometimes when you have kids, children and stuff, you gotta go along with the little program. You know? We say you don't that's what I'm talking about. You can't be patronizing those days and doing what they talking about doing. Oh, my brother. Health is wealth is in the building. Welcome. Happy 2020 vision. That's all I've been saying. I haven't been saying New Year's 2020 vision. That's all I keep saying. I've been saying that before 2020 though. I've been saying that because it's a new way of thinking, like it's a new mindset. It's, pretty much a lot of people are, waking up to certain things. And it was just making my stomach hurt. It was making my stomach hurt thinking about even trying to participate in any of the festivities of the season. For real, I was like, Usually I buy my grandbaby now something, but I didn't even buy nobody nothing. I had bought my other granddaughter some stuff before the holiday. And I said, I'll just wait till after the holiday. I'm not with that. On her birthday. Her birthday is coming and the other one's birthday is coming. So that's the days I do something for them. Yeah, and celebrate life every day. You shouldn't have to sit here and let someone tell you when you should be happy or when you can spend time with your family and when you can take pictures and do all these things that everybody's around here doing. So, yeah. I'm going to drop this link again. I dropped the link again, y'all. So anybody's welcome. Yep, so I don't like to say I'm changing my lifestyle just because the new year came in. I'll just try to do better. I'll just try to do better like I've been trying to do better any day, every day. Because we all know there's really no such thing as time. It's just a way for them to take our energy from us. Oh, snap. The spiritual creators in the building. Sean, you should hear my bars, man. I just dropped these bars. I need you to put it on something. Sean, you got to. I was thinking about you this morning, thinking about just sending it to you, but I was just too excited. Welcome, the actualist, Zoe.
Nikki, takes me a while to get this right. Make sure you can hear me. Hold on.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I'm nice and clear.
Yes, you are.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you. Happy 2020 vision, baby.
Yes. So you be normally on here really late. Too late for me, or at least because I'm 3 time zones away from you in New York City.
Oh, okay.
Where you at?
I'm in Cali.
Oh, okay. So
So
what you think? Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Are you a subscriber of my channel?
I just did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be showing the actuality of any reality
Okay.
and aware that all is God as a balancing act. And it can seem like it's just an act, but you can get so much into the act that it becomes real and you can forget about the actuality.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how you go into it, or whatever God signals, or whatever God causes you to forget. So how do you see God?
Wow.
Or anything you practice, your spiritual practice, your beliefs, or whatever.
I see God as a powerful source of strength for mankind. And
Okay.
when we tap into God and the source, it enables us to just go on. To me, like, you can go through certain things and not understand why you go through them, but at the same time, when you connect to the source, you just know that everything will be all right. To me, that's just my perspective of it, of my experience of it.
Okay. So you just call it God, and without any religion, any spiritual practice?
Well, it started off as a spiritual practice of Christianity, but at the end of the day, I know that it's way more than that. That's just uh, a small idealism of what God is. But to me, I tapped into it to a point where I didn't need to depend on anyone else to get to that.
Yeah, the Bible is an introduction, and then Christianity is a Christ, which is more about to be aware that you are you can be like as God, or that all is God, and it's like it's a crystal clear way of seeing. That's why it's Christ, like crystal. But the Jesus is just someone you can actually just rely on, like a crutch or whatever. That's why it's a J hook symbol.
I feel like,
So it
okay,
yeah.
go. I was gonna say, I feel like Jesus is just like pretty much a reflection of us, like who we are. Like, us knowing who we are leads us back to God. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Hmm. Hey, welcome whoever this is. Oh, Resnati.
That's Nati in the building.
Yo,
Is
yo,
it Nati or Nati?
Nati.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
What does
bless
that
her.
name mean?
Nati. Whenever you're looking for
Ras,
someone and you want to
like a
cross him up,
Rastafari.
Nati.
You sound like a Rasta. Eating that
Yeah, it's a
pasta.
Ras.
Do
Ras is
Rastas
my
eat
head.
pasta?
Ras Nati. That's my heading. Ras Nati.
Okay. How do you see God, or what do you call it? What do you go by spiritually?
I don't see a separation as a God and a man ideal. No, I don't see it like that.
Okay.
I see the Father in every individual life. Whether it be the tree, whether it be the sun, whether it be the moon, whether it be a leaf of grass, a blade of grass, there be the
Yeah.
Father. There be the ideal of the creation of God, where you can see the existence of God, not no imaginary thing where I want to separate him as a walking man, or a man to think on my thought process. No, I don't. I can't belittle him like so. Or belittle the iris or the essence of the creation as simple as a man or a woman or a deity. I can't see it that way.
Jesus is just like an example of how to be fully human, and how you can actually be supernatural as well. Like if you really be who you truly are, then you can be like a Jesus. But even Jesus, like he allowing someone to take his life, to end his life. I think Jesus is more of a story, and that Jesus is more like it's like a regular human being rather than supernatural. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I totally agree with that. I don't even. I can't really see the realization of uh, Jesus. If you go and put in my site Emmanuel Yahshua, yeah, I can more relate with Emmanuel Yahshua. You understand? It's harder for me to relate to the Jesus chat because it come in a era of a BC AD. You know what I'm saying? 350-year AD, this name come alive. So if I go and tell, um, yo, my name Peter, and all my life my children say, hey, yo, I's a son of Peter. I's a grandson of Peter. I's a great grandson of Peter. But now here it come, someone want to change up the name and hide the identity of Peter to his own people. So now they change up the name to Jacob. No, yeah, yeah. So we all adopted under Jacob now. So now Jacob is the same name we're gonna claim. So
Be careful with
everyone
them
in
J words. Them J words, it's a joke. It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
Jews,
yeah,
Jewish, and jewelry.
yeah.
Then it gets into money, making money off of it, profiting off of the profit.
Hmm. I just think God is everything and everything is God. Period. Because He created everything, or God is the creation of everything that was ever created. So that makes everything God, and that's why we're the all in all.
So Nikki, on that last one, at that late night chat, I see you trying to see what actualism means. Can
Hmm.
you want to define it? Can you read that again so I could kind of break it down for you? And maybe it's possibly missing something because there's so much to actuality.
Oh, you were still listening?
Yeah. I
I,
mean, if
I
you read the whole thing already, I can post that. Like, if you want, like any of these videos, I can actually take out parts and put it on my channel. So if you don't want to repeat it, but if you already know whatever you remember about it, let me know.
In contemporary analytic philosophy, actualism is the view that everything there is actual. Another phrasing of the thesis is that the domain of unrestricted quantification ranges over all and only actual existence. That's what Wikipedia says.
It's vague though.
It's
Like,
vague.
what do they mean by actual? What's the difference between real and actual? That's what they're missing. So what they're missing is that actual is the pure observer state without you judging it or reacting to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's something that can be proven. Many observers can see it the same way or observe it the same way. It's
So,
just like,
I'll
yeah,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I was gonna ask you,
Yeah, go ahead.
where's this theory come from? Isn't it one of the ancient philosophers?
With the theory of actualism,
Yes.
who or
Yeah.
where does it? Like, I'm trying
Like which one of them stood
to.
by that?
I'm oblivious of who's the ones to put
I'm
it
talking
in
about
those
like
type of
Plato
words.
or Socrates, or not really Socrates, but
I
Plato.
think this is another guy. I forget this guy's name.
I just
But
was
you can
saying.
research. You could figure out who it is. But that's why they have the word actuality and reality. All is actually actuality. And whenever I say actually, I mean in actuality. But when I say really, I mean in reality.
Hmm.
Reality is it's a limit. It's only by how you can sense it or judge it or react to it, or it's in your boundary, in your reality, or it has certain laws. It is only within the physics of that realm or those type of beings or whatever. That's their reality. But the actuality can defy physics. It's more like quantum physics.
Hmm.
And but there's a way to know. There's an intelligence way to know that is actually true. Or like when we dream the actuality.
Hmm.
Or when we take any like psychedelics, or there's this DMT, like, and we actually have DMT inside of us. It gets us to really see like the energy, the shapes, the geometry, and being God, and how everything there's a certain genius order dynamic to it. This is what I call God. What I'm aware of that God is a genius order dynamic, game of dimensions, geometrist of designs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a whole intelligence that goes into it, and whatever you pay attention to becomes more real. Or you can create anything. You can make something real by how much you pay attention to it, and you make connections. And if you know how to balance it, then you can keep it existing.
So it's almost like what I always say: if you don't engage something, it doesn't exist.
It exists, but it's just out of your reality.
Yeah, in
It's
your
only true for someone else, or it's only real for someone else than
in
you,
your own universe,
in your
whatever.
own world or whatever.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
What I'm calling, what I'm doing, besides actualism, I'm calling it actualence, like actuality balance. Actuality is what balances any reality, or
Mm.
it activates it. It causes any reality.
Interesting.
What do you think about that, or what do you know about that, Rosnati? His mic is off. Okay.
Yeah, I just listening. I ain't trying to interrupt anyone while they speaking. But
Is this your first of hearing about actuality or actualism?
no, 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 no. Um, I see the actuality on a level in spirit though. Like I mean not in a level, but in an instance of spirit. Like
Mm-hmm.
say degree, like the word degree. Even though we can't I we can't explain it, but we can identify it or
Mm-hmm.
identify with it. Level level is gonna deal with more of a reality because it's something that we can make on we own. So I feel in reality, man really has the dominion of reality, and this is what we belong dealing into. Unless
Mm-hmm.
you reach a level within your mindset on the level of actuality or the level of spirituality, um, then you can um, um, be more in awareness of your surroundings and how it equates to you. But we actually only have dominions over reality. And I kind of feel like if we interject ourselves into the actuality aspect or the spiritual aspect in a malicious way, I feel like we're dealing with forces we really don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it do co-impart with each other. Two same peas in a pod. You know?
Mm-hmm. Nikki, do you show your face occasionally?
Say that one more time.
Do you show your face occasionally on live
I
stream?
do. I do. I can't show my face right now.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah, brother.
It'd be
But you
nice for
understand
people
what
to
I'm
know how you
saying?
know.
Huh? That's me right there. That's really me.
Mhm.
Yo, big brother, you understand what I'm saying to you, though, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Absolutely.
Right, right. Yeah, I done caught you a couple of times on your news feed or your channel feed. You actually
Oh,
have
okay, you're a subscriber, Axel Zoe.
yeah, you have some strong point. I go and subscribe to a lot of people. I get what I can get out of it. I might let it linger on my page for about 2 3 months, and then I fresh it out and start over again. And if I run into them people again that draw the interest in me, I subscribe to them again. But I subscribe, I unsubscribe, I subscribe. It just depends, you know. I
I
really
limit my subscriptions. it's good to limit
Yeah,
it. If
yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to focus on certain, you got to weed out the extra stuff and just you can
Well,
always tune into those who are that's more important.
right. Well, my site is that I want to hear a message from everyone. I want to be endowed with a broad aspect of surrealness. I don't want to just be on one site. That way, it judges my or it puts more weight on my judgment towards one particular subject. I want to be um a jack of all trades, a master of none. If you can
Mhm.
catch on to what I say.
Or at
So
least
I try to
master
give
one.
everyone
At
at
least
least
master
master
one.
one.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, that's your philosophy there, but like I just said, I'm not really trying to have something just pull me to one side of
Mhm.
sight. Cause I done been around the world. I done spoke with a lot of people. I done a lot of things. So I can't just be biased on one side when the world is bigger than just one
Mhm.
entity or one version, you know?
Yeah, it all
Try to
depends
get
on what's
everyone.
your soul. It all depends on what's your sole purpose. It's just knowing who you are and being who you truly are. Do you know what your purpose is for humanity?
My purpose is to relate with all best way possible. Show my love, give my love, and receive love back. Other than that, I ain't really caught up in who's right, who's wrong, who know more history on this. Nah, I just want to be able to relate to you, you relate to me, best way possible.
All right. And
Yeah,
what's your purpose, Nikki?
my
What's your
purpose.
soul purpose
My
for
sole
this life
purpose
passage?
is. Let me think.
Mhm.
I just feel like I'm a healer, like someone who just heals people all the time. I heal people
Oh,
just by touching them, and like when they come, I do hair or whatever. I talk to them, and they talk to me, and they just pour out everything to me, and I just lead them in the direction of healing.
wow. Yeah, it's about knowing what your gifts are. Your gifts lets you know what's your sole purpose. So, Rasnadi, do you have a gift? All right. Nice to see you. Lovely hair.
Thank you.
Nice to see you too, Rasnadi.
We was thinking the same. We turned our camera on at the same time.
Yeah, I got a bubble on my face, so let me hide my face more.
It's all right.
I just wanted to do
Yeah.
it quick. So
No, what was the question again, actually?
Do you know what your gifts are or any gifts you have?
I have the gift of life.
You have like communication gifts, uh,
No, 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 no. I have the
emotional
gift of life.
gifts.
I have the gift of
Wow.
life. Yeah,
Explain that because we
um,
all living. This is all life. So can you be
right,
more like
right, right.
specific about it?
So my gift is to enlighten a person if they're feeling in a depressed state or something of that sort. That's my main gift me have. I don't really,
Oh,
I don't look to um what you call um things I don't look to physical things to endow me a gift. My gift comes straight from the Almighty Most High, you know.
okay.
Mm.
Well, my gift is to help people improve, to help people know about balance, and also creative gifts. As you can see on my channel, I have a lot of, I'm doing a lot of creative things. And I'm really good at putting things together and causing synchronicities, especially since I'm going more with my intuition. Things be happening. It's like I know how to align things and get people to see connections.
okay, so what do you do for a living?
Well, mainly my main source of income is doing Postmate. It's a delivery. They call it Postmates.
Oh yeah, okay. And creatively, what are you doing? As far
everything that I'm doing on my channel. As
with
you
I
see
got
my videos, the
I
stuff I
gotta
be putting into it,
wait to the
yeah,
channel. Okay, I'll go to your channel.
adding music to it and everything.
You do
I
music?
dance. I got dance videos. Yeah, I
Oh,
like to make people happy and let people see connections and that we can get together. We can form tribes or whatever and help towards a revolution. I want to see a revolution for 2020. You know, and I'm glad we finally got Trump out of office.
he's not
After
gone.
all of that.
Yeah, Trump ain't going no place, big man.
Trump is not gone. I'm excited.
We might have to expound on that. That could be a good subject right there, since a lot of we people have a diversity on the site of Trump. Give me your site on Trump. And by the way, I is an AMP. That's my profession. If that's what you was asking, what's my profession?
Oh, what's the AMP?
I'm an airplane mechanic.
Oh, okay.
Peace,
Yeah.
my guy. Welcome.
So your feelings on Trump?
So you enjoy doing that as well? You enjoy being like a mechanic, putting things together or fixing, making things or whatever?
No, not really. I mean, nah. Everything is artificial now, man. I want you to understand what I say. I'm really a natural bushman, but by the diversities of this earth and the people that's around, they have a system set up that you must work for someone to do something. And I took this profession to better my situation and my family situation. So it ain't something that I like to do. It's just something I chose to do and I do well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to live outside. I like to be free. I like to experience the nature of things. But what I'm asking you is, I see you may have a little diversity about Trump. So how you compare Trump and Obama, the two last presidents? How you compare them to?
Well, they're both like you can call them like agents. Like it don't matter who we vote for, they're gonna pick somebody anyway. It's all a message. The Illuminati is the ones that's really in control of everything. They're doing whatever they can to get us to protest and so they can start this martial law. Everything that they've done and tried, we didn't really fall for it. Because they're trying to get this new world order going on. First, they gave us our first black president and made a fool out of him. Then they gave us Trump, make it seem like he's for us, but then he's too extreme. He's doing all crazy stuff. And it took so long to get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's all they want to see how the people gonna react to it. They want to get this extreme reaction out of us, but too many of us are spiritual are waking up when we just too imbalanced to fall for it.
Let me say this. It's over for them. That's why they've been scrambling around trying to figure out a way. The time was almost up, and it's up now. So all the things that they've tried to do are not going to work. And that's all I wanted to say.
If you hear any sounds in the background, it's a heater making sounds. I don't know if you hear it.
I actually like Trump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like Trump.
The most thing I like about him is how honest he's been the most honest president.
Exactly, yo.
It's funny
He's
too.
telling you
But
what it is.
He's too much about money though. He's about that money, you know.
But he's a businessman, so you can't take that away from. That's his highest quality. So if you come in the door with a high quality, I can't come take it away because I want to change your title. You're still that person, you know what I'm saying? So by him coming in and inside the White House and his whole implement, a lot of people don't really see what the man doing, but he's putting it on Broad Street, just like Jay-Z tried to put it on Broad Street in his department, where he go and make the Magna Carta album, just the definition of that word or the knowledge of that word, those two words together. 411, he did one on 411 when he went in copyright and trademarked his daughter name Blue Ivy. He was trying to show us in so many implements. Trump turned around and do the same thing as coming in and saying, yo, you ain't gonna see my tax paper because I wasn't under this status. I'm not gonna accept any payment from the presidential pay rate. I'm not gonna take $1 from that. You go and give that to whoever charity United States want to give it to. I don't want none of that. So in every aspect, he's doing his thing in a private status and showing everyone in the world private status, but not and people not really catching on. You know what I mean? You understand that, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
man.
Man.
Right. And now we got a bunch of, immigrants running around by way of citizenship. You're an immigrant compared to United States Constitution. You're an immigrant adopted into the way of the industry. So this man is showing how we can be free on our own validity, and we're not really catching it. A lot of we want to go. The man comes say, "Yo, I can shoot someone in the middle of Times Square, and nothing happened to me," because him in private status shooting a public citizen. That if as long as he got his bonds and his bonds together, he'll never see jail. It's a bond called a GSA bond. Once you get in private status, you go and get this bond. You'll never go to jail. Never. Then it's a bond called certified bond. You'll never get tickets, or you'll never owe anyone, because if they try to come sue you, you have a bond that they can take a lien against. So it's preparation. He's showing everyone to be prepared to be your own sovereign person, or your own sovereign on the land. The land is sovereign, but you're a part of the land. So attach yourself with the land in private status. But I ain't gonna try to blow your ears up off of that. Just try and relate on how I like Trump. That's all.
Now, Nikki, yesterday you said I need 2 of everything, and then I said, "Well, what about 2 men?"
I saw that. I was like, oh no.
What you think about that?
I just said I've been blessed with 2 of everything. I didn't say I needed 2 of everything.
Oh, okay. But it is good to have 2 of everything, just in case,
It's 2 men.
I got 2 cell phones, It's always good to have that extra one.
What did you need that 2 cell phones for?
Just in case I lose one of my cell phones, I got another one.
Oh.
So you have 2 women?
Or one for personal and one for business.
Money.
You have 2 women?
Do you have 2?
I wish. I'm trying to get one. Well, I'm a polyamorous. Since I'm aware that all is God, I call it polyamory.
And what is that? Did you just say
what?
What is polyamory?
Being able to love more than one at once.
Is there something wrong with that?
No. It's the most spiritual way. It's just being love and letting things happen naturally. And knowing that it's going to be hard for you to find that perfect one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done, baby.
Yeah, I pretty much know that.
And we have many soulmates and only one twin flame. I don't know if you get into that stuff, like karmic mates, soulmates, twin flames.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it.
What you know about it?
That twin flames are people that may be meant to be around at some point in your life, and they don't have to stay around, but you have a few of those.
The twin flame is the final one.
Isn't that an astrological sign of Gemini?
Oh, that's Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini.
That's something different.
What about the Gemini?
Yeah, Gemini, I think that's a twin flame that's representing the twin of a like, or the twin within one, or something like that.
Gemini is definitely like to have 2 of everything.
I'm a Gemini.
Yeah? All right. I'm a Leo.
Oh no, that is the man.
He's a Rasta.
Oh my God.
What about Leo?
I love Leos.
Oh yeah, for Gemini, the best is Leo and Aries.
The Leo man, actually. The Leo ladies, they cool, but
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I born under the Aries, but man, I
I gotta
don't see
move
them
around a bit.
signs.
Let me turn this off.
Oh, somebody got some kids around. Whose kids is these?
And my baby is
Oh, okay.
in the
So,
background.
excuse me, sorry. So
Children.
it's possible that you can be with a soulmate, and then you can actually finally meet your twin flame. And
Oh,
now it's possible you can be with both the soulmate and the twin flame, because
that's
the twin flame is something deeper, and you can be with a twin flame without making love or having sex. The twin flame is it's like your other half, and it's meant to go more like beyond, like to astral travel together, to know more about God together, and your sole purpose for humanity. It's like the final completion, you
yeah.
know.
The twin flame is not even. You don't have to be a man.
Well, the one I know is you have that one that's opposite, the opposite sex.
Okay.
There's only one though. That's all I know.
It says only one. Oh, I must not know what the hell I'll be talking about.
So you're in a relationship right now?
What is this? 21 questions?
I'm trying to get to
I'm just
know you,
wondering,
Nikki.
while we on the
Nikki,
subject.
Nikki, Nikki. Can't you see? Somehow your words are hypnotize me.
Whatever you feel like telling me.
Always
I'm just a truth seeker and a truth
that.
revealer.
I'm somewhat in a relationship.
Somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Why you laughing?
Well, friendship is more important.
Yeah,
As long as you always see that person as a friend or
that's
a
what
soul partner.
that's what it is. A friend.
Coco, I'll try and go someplace. I don't know.
And it could be a friend with benefits.
We'll drop you someplace if you want to go someplace. You want to go over by your aunt? Over by your auntie.
We'll say we can stay here.
All right. I'm going to get off for a
Friend with
minute.
benefits.
And if we get
Yeah,
bored,
we have those too.
park or something. Me
Huh?
and Sonny. And then if Sonny end up getting bored, we might walk to the park.
All
Later.
right.
Later on today.
Well, y'all, I
That's
got
what it is.
to start getting ready for my day.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this.
I really enjoyed it. Actually, I just didn't know I was gonna be having to go soon, so I have to get myself together.
You have any kids?
I have 4 children that are grown.
Okay.
You can ride your
What
motorcycle
about you?
tomorrow.
No.
No?
And that's a whole subject in itself. We could speak about that. Like, I actually want whoever the lady I'm with, I want her to have us become sovereign without any birth certificate, and just without really relying or depending on the matrix or getting any like vaccinations and stuff. All this stuff. These are all tricks.
Damn, I was on the.
That's what Nadi's talking about.
Yeah, I have all my children in private status, and I have bonds on all my kids, as well as myself. My property is under the private status. Everything I
Oh,
own,
wow.
my cars, I don't own any bank accounts or anything like that. You know, I don't deal in them cash. Even though I maneuver around, I necessarily don't deal in it. You know what I say? When I go on my jobs, I make my own bids, my own contract. Like Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon do the same thing. You have people out here that's moving like this already, especially the politicians and things. So it's our responsibility to go and know the law.
Yes.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse. whether you're on that side or this side. If you don't know what you belong, your body is your name is a business. They set it
Yes,
up
a
under
person
the
is a
slave
corporation.
Act. That's that slave
I'm
act never
actually
went
calling
away.
myself a perpod now, a purpose of God. If they ask
Oh,
say, "Am
that's
I
what
a
you
person?" I'm
mean.
say, "No, I'm a perpod."
That's what you mean by propad. Okay. I got you. But yeah, we got to understand some of these things what going on as a people, and this is the thing that's gonna bring us back to who we are, what we belong having, what rightfully belong to it. So I just pray my people are kind of do a little research on what going on. Something that they hiding from you.
Yes, the
You know,
Black's Law Dictionary.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. You know, I've been spreading this vibe here for like two plus years now with this internet, and I really can't getting a little tired of the journey, man, because it's not that many people taking up the flag and running with it. And I just
Yeah.
feel like my people are gonna be lost for lack of knowledge because they ain't trying to apply themselves. I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't know. I just pray something really come over my people this year where they can see what it is because this is the last year. If you don't go, someone put in a back chat something about tax purpose and thing. We really got to get together and do some studying together. It's not really studying, it's just going over certain things because I know you have knowledge, I have knowledge, Nikki have knowledge, and we need to get we things together so when we come on a platform like this, we can actually go step by step and show the people with the words that they're using against we how we can take these same things and use it against them. You know what I say?
Yes.
Because everything man made, there's a flaw to it, no matter what. And
Hmm.
Trump
Or
told you
there's a
that during the
spell.
debate. Right. Well,
There's a
Trump told you that
spell casting.
during him and Hillary's debate. It's always a loophole through the system. Always. Ain't nothing shut tight made by man. So we need to get together and try and make this thing come together where we free these people. October 3rd. That's the only time you got till October 3rd. After October 3rd, if you haven't assessed yourself in private status, you're not going to be able to access any government building. Now, a government
Or
building,
sovereign. Is that sovereign?
you don't want to be the sovereign. Policemen are sovereign. The land is sovereign. You don't want to be in that class. You want to be private. You want to be in private
Okay, because
status.
there's some sources saying that sovereign means you're out of their class. You're in your own. You're a man of God. You're living by God.
Well, sovereign also can be seen as a under the Homeland Security Act as a terrorist.
Oh,
So you don't
maybe
want
that's in it. I don't know. I don't know if that's probably in the Black's Law Dictionary too. We probably
to.
got to use
Right.
another word.
Right. So anything what I was trying to show you come October 3rd, anything that's FDIC, federally insured, like a grocery store that the Brinks come by, the Brinks truck come by, the armor car come by and pick up the money and thing, carry it to a bank. That is a federal government insured building. So anything federally government insured or federally government regulated, like the produce inside, the meats inside, is FDA approved. So anything the
Yeah.
FDA got their hands to do with, it's going to be considered a government building or government establishment. You're not going to be
All
able to
right.
get in any government establishment. So if they pull you over, give you a ticket for not having a new ID or not having an ID after October 3rd, and they take you to jail, they can hold you indefinitely because they don't have to let you inside the courtroom. You're not seen as a citizen any longer, so you're not obliged by the amenities that's granted to a citizen. So you can be held without trial. Understand what's going on, people? I don't know. I get so passionate about this situation that it really make me want to ball out inside that my people if they get railroaded. You know what I'm saying? And it's bad, bro. It's bad. It's real bad. So the movie, The Mockingbird or the Hunger Games, them things is really for to get ready to go down. Mhm. Yes, son. Yo, Nikki didn't cut the show, or she's still on?
Yeah. So how can I like get in touch with you? Like
Um,
somewhere else on social media.
um you know, I had a couple of videos as I was handling some cops. I was handling police on my channel, and YouTube restricted my videos. They took them down, and you know, it was no cursing or anything. It just showed how my private status was. They had to respect my private status, and I had like 3 videos altogether. I think the videos might
I
still
had
be
a couple of
posted.
videos as I was handling some cops. I was handling police.
Yeah, I think some videos of mine are still at Vegan Warrior earlier this year. He probably still have my videos because I shared some videos with him and he put it on a page. But I
Are you on
really don't.
Facebook?
Mm, nah, man. It's best you email me and I can send you all the information to get yourself in proper status as quickly as possible.
All right.
I basically got everything done. So all you got to do is just do the footwork. I got all the paperwork. So all you got to do is just put your name, your children name, or your estate name in the empty boxes that I have prepared. You know what I'm saying? I give you the step by step direction because that's really what I want. I want my people free. I ain't charging nothing. I got 17 years worth of work. I'm giving you. I'm giving anyone, and I don't want not one penny. If I'm gonna tell people like Mr. T told people on TBN one time. Mr. T said, if you got a God and your God got you out here asking for money, my God I believe in gonna make sure I eat, gonna make sure I got clothes and my bill to pay. I don't want that type of God that I gotta go out here and beg people for money. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So so by saying that, my heart is genuine into wanting to see my people survive through this new apocalypse that's coming. So
That's
I'm trying to
wonderful.
get it out there as much as possible through as many ears as possibly can touch, because you know it's only gonna be 100 times 100,000 saved in this Western era, or 100 times 44, however they want to say 144,000. So. But it's not gonna be many. It's gonna be few, but many. Few from many. You know what I'm saying? So I
You
already
want to
know
leave your
that.
email in the chat?
Well, let me see if I can put it in.
So Nachi, you saying that if you don't have that new ID, if you get pulled over, they're gonna keep you and hold you indefinitely?
Oh, it's a possibility. It depends on how nasty that entity of establishment is where you at. If you're in a corporation limit like say Tampa, and they ready to lock down Tampa and change the dynamics of Florida period to go back to the retiree state, quote unquote retiree state. Everyone that don't have that 18 that new ID after October 3rd, yeah, they can lock you up, throw you in jail because you're still seen as you're in no status at that time, but you're still seen as a citizen. So you're almost in a representation of an American Indian. You don't have any representation, but you're seen. You can't vote, but you're seen as a citizen, so they can do what they want. If they want to put you on a reservation, they can put you on a reservation. If they want to come take the reservation and run an oil strip through it, they can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's putting you in a neutral zone where you can get trampled. So if they want to lock you up indefinitely and without trial or jury, they can do that. Well, they got a law right now. The law is if you're not by the time you 5, it used to be 7. But by the time you're 5 years old and you're using this fictitious name, you're committing fraud, which they can lock you up indefinitely without trial and jury. This is a federal law. So everyone that's walking around got their children them going to preschool and kindergarten, learning how to write their name, learning how to write in cursive, all them things that your child at 5 years old in them um system is automatically committing fraud and can be
Wow.
locked up indefinitely. Yeah, these are the
So
laws.
you
These are
can
the
you can you
laws.
can get a private you can get a private status where it don't matter what they change the law to. You're still under the private status. There's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you're not asking for a private status. You're letting it be known that you're in private status. You're not asking for no permission from anyone. You're
Oh,
just
okay.
making your declaration or your
That's what's up.
proclamation.
Yeah, that's something I
That's what
want to do,
you're doing.
definitely. So
So
I'm
that's
gonna
the
definitely
whole point.
contact you.
You're standing on your own 10 toes. Yeah, I put my email in the background there, in the
Thank you,
back.
man.
Yeah. So my people really gotta understand what's going on and how this game is being played. It's not no white or black thing. We gotta come out of that. It's no Indian thing. It's not none of that. If you're not in private status, what Trump is in, what every last senator and politician in Congress is in. That's why you can't hold them responsible for whatever act they make, whatever act or code or status they come up with. They cannot be held responsible. Understand that? Because
Yeah,
they are
their
working in a
actuality
private,
act.
right? They in private, working in a judicial system, but they still in a privacy. So you can't get them. So you just need to declare your privacy and let it be public notice, publicly known to everyone on the earth, or make it accessible to everyone on the earth, and you use them private status. Do a schedule a fee, which is a contract with whomever does business with you, um, um, scheduled or unscheduled. If it's gonna do anything with violating your rights, you make the price up 600 million, $700 million, only not dollars, but in equity value of the world's economy. So right now, the equity of the world's economy is built on gold or crude oil. If we're going under the U.S. of commerce, the U.S. dollar is under crude dollar. The crude oil, the oil, how you say it? Crude, petrodollar. Um, the world, the rest of the world is following America, but it really is supposed to be on a gold standard or the silver standard. But pretty soon America gonna fall because most of these countries around here is going bankrupt behind the petrodollar. So they're gonna have to transfer back over to gold or silver standard. Since 19, I want to say 1947, your silver coins is not silver. You only got like 8% silver in them coins. They snatching the resources away from you, so you won't be able to survive in the near coming future. We actually went up under a new government in 1971. The government is actually working under the Sewage and Utility Act. It's called the United States of the Americas. They changed the name, but they still got it the same. United States of the Americas. That's a new government. Now we're working under this government, and a lot of people don't even know. So we just going day by day, like ain't nothing going different, ain't nothing happening. But believe me, the devouring powers to be, will it be the establishment or the Illuminati or the Masons or the however you want to look at it, the Bilderbergs or whatever. Someone is building something up behind the scenes. So we really have to go and put ourselves in a study
Yeah,
mode so we
the
can be
Masons.
free from it.
Yeah, them Masons. They can get away with a lot of things. All they gotta do
Well,
is
they're
show
in
that
private
ring.
status.
They show a police officer that Mason ring. They can get off on tickets and
Uh,
everything.
Look, a real Freemason, brethren, a real Mason is in private status. That's how they get it. That's how they do it.
Yeah,
Because when the police pull them and they see they in private status or know that they in private status, they know they got a bond, a certificate bond, or a certified bond, and they know they most likely got a GSA bond, which keeps them out of jail. So it's
yeah,
like it's like you fighting a recruiting on recruiting grounds. You know what I'm saying? You can't win unless you know the game. And a lot of people try to give me flack on the Freemasons. Hey, I big them up because shit, they showed me the fucking game. I'm not part of the order, but I did study them good enough to learn what the order is about. So I went and implemented it in my own style, what they already had going on. Thank goodness they had it for me to be able to study and research. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was able to free me. I'm not bigging them up. I'm not, but I do give thanks that that information was there for me. Because if it wasn't, my school teacher didn't tell me, my neighbor didn't tell me, the brethren them who's criticizing me about not going so hard on the Masons ain't tell me the truth, ain't show me the light. This is where I got the light from. So I'm not gonna knock down. I'm gonna tell my next brother and sister, hey, go study what the Freemasons talking about over there, cause they on the right thing. You understand? I ain't gonna knock them down and blind you. That don't make sense. I want to show you, okay, this is where it come from. I studied these people. I studied this man. I studied this man. I studied this man.
That's nice. I got to get going now.
All right,
All right,
all
Nikki.
right.
You still there, Nikki?
Nah, Nikki
She got things to do too.
but she left
All right,
me.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely contact you on your email below this video.
Right. And anyone else who want my email and thing, just contact me and I get you the info ASAP. Yes,
Yeah,
I bless like you, Queen.
I appreciate everybody for coming through, though.
Yes, thank you so much for this.
Thanks for having me, Mama Nikki.
I know Nikki know about the Masons. You at least know about the Masons.
I know about that. Yep. Email me. I got my email in the chat. Everybody, thanks for coming through. Y'all have a great day.
All right, you too.
Peace, y'all.
All right, peace.